There is a difference between homeschooling and keeping your children at home. And some parents are thinking that when you get teachers and then keep your children at home, then that is homeschooling. They are ill-advised because that's not homeschooling. Homeschooling is a very well-structured kind of an education system. So I have had these two cases that made me know that seriously, their parents keeping their children at home and they actually don't know what they're doing. One of them is a parent who has two children doing IGCSE. And this parent actually doesn't even understand what CBC is. So they call you and they ask you what is CBC. So they have not even done their research well to understand that my children are actually doing IGCSE, and there is CBC, and there is IB, and there is all these other curriculum. And I chose this for this particular reason. So the problem is not even that. The problem is that now the children are in year 11 in their homeschooling level and age, and they have not been registered to sit for an exam at this time. Imagine in IGCSE, now we are in second term. Which school will pick your children to sit for an exam in their center, year 11 in second term? What about the coursework subjects, which they started in year 10? So if you have that child at home and you're doing homeschooling, at year 10, take them to a certain school to be registered so that they can start the coursework subjects. Number two, if that is not the direction you want to go, either go for help at the British Council or get to know how to register your child in a virtual school that will help you throughout in terms of exam arrangements. Majority of the parents doing homeschooling at home, they have structures that they follow. If you don't follow these structures and you just keep your child at home and then get teachers, then you will be wasting your children academically. And number two, imagine a parent who is having 844 children who are going to Form 4 now, and they don't have a school for them. So they've been moving from one school to another, and no school wants to register them at Form 4 because they've been homeschooled in 844. And they called me and I was so surprised. And although I made to get a school for them, it was not easy because it's last minute and no school wants to admit this kind of children. Please do your research well before you make your decisions, and don't just keep your children at home saying that you're doing homeschooling and you're not doing proper research with experts in that area.